This is the Permobil F3 power chair, front wheel drive, very nice. The drive wheels are in the front, so there's nothing that stops you from tracking in the grass really good. All your weight of the user, the weight of the chair is all going to be transferred right here because there's nothing in front holding those wheels up. So it's real good for outside, and it's also real good for inside. This is an F3 fully loaded with 11 miles, so it's still pretty much new. 11 miles, fully loaded. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs. It has gel arms, it has elbow pads here. We're going to cover all that in a minute. But the first thing we're going to cover is how to make the functions work. The first thing is, if you want the seat to go up, you can do it. You can do all the functions through the joystick, but I'm going to do it through the switch box because it's quicker. So if I push that button right there, you can start seeing your seat lift going up 12 inches. So you can't even hear it. And this is a swing away joystick, so what that means, you can swing the joystick away from the front. We can switch this joystick to the left if you're left-handed. So this is the 12-inch seat lift right now. It's all the way up. You're going to start about 22 inches from the ground, and you'll be at 34 when you're all the way up within an inch. 22 to 34. So this is 34 inches. And when you're elevated like this, you can still drive the chair. So you can still drive it. Let me turn it in a circle here. It's going to get a much reduced speed. So the Permobils go about a mile, mile and a half when you drive it. So this is your, I'm going to bring it back over here. So you can still drive the chair with the seat elevated at a much reduced speed, about 1.5 miles an hour. While we have the seat elevated, let's cover the base. As I mentioned earlier, 14-inch solid wheels, non-skid tires. You've got nice 8-inch caster wheels in the back. This chair has double suspension. Suspension for the front and suspension for the back. So it's got suspension front and back. You can see the shocks right here on both sides. And these are adjustable shocks. You can turn this ring right here to adjust the tension on the shock. You have a motor for each wheel back here on both sides. You have a lever right here. If you turn the power off and you push the lever down, it unlocks the wheel. So if you had to push this chair around, you could do it by putting it in neutral on both sides. This chair weighs 400 pounds, so it's not going to be like pushing a nice, easy manual chair, but you can push it around. Put the lever back up, and you can see the wheels back in gear. Turn your power back on. Never leave the power on when you put it in neutral, because you're really going to be pushing hard, because you'll have some resistance on the motors. So that's your neutral levers there. You can see the seat lift is a three-point seat lift. The actuator is actually here to make the seat go up and down. These are actually support to come up as you go up. Very, very nice, very steady seat. This is your suspension. You can see your suspension working right here already when I shake the chair. It's not the seat moving, it's the suspension giving away on the chair. These chairs are fantastic. So this is your 12-inch seat lift. The next thing we're going to cover is the electric tilt. The tilt is when the base, the bottom goes back. So of course the back is going to go with it because it's all connected. So this is the electric tilt going back right here. And here we are. We're almost all the way back. So it's pretty much a full electric tilt. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the legs. So these are the legs, the electric legs. And these are adjustable. So if you're 5'2" or 6 foot tall, we can adjust these legs to your length. Now they're going to come back because I'm pretty well tilted right now. They wouldn't come back if you're sitting in a chair. So if you needed to get some transfer, you know, like you want to get some blood, some circulation, you could tilt the chair, but this would be a little extreme. You probably would do it probably somewhere like this. You'd still be higher than your body, right there. So you can still do your tilt. So this is what's so nice about these chairs. You can adjust all that any way you want, and I could even have the back go back electrically right here if I wanted to. So I'm going to bring the tilt back down. We're going to recline the back right now. So you'll see the 4 functions. You already saw the 12-inch seat lift. You saw the legs coming up. They're all the way up now. Now I'm going to do the recline in the back. And the nice thing about this recline, this is an upgrade. When you have your arm here, your recline, you have an elbow pad that's all cushioned that can receive your elbow. So this is as far as this chair will recline. It will not recline any further than this. These arms are gel pad. These are 18-inch. This is gel. All this in here for comfort. It's all gel in here. These are an upgrade also. Plus it's another upgrade because they're 18-inch instead of 16-inch. So you got 18-inch gel pad. You've got elbow pad that you can remove if you don't want them there. So that's your electric recline right there. So let me go back to the recline real quick. The arms go out of the way. So if you wanted to see what the recline looks like, you're looking at your recline right here. And so if you thought you were not enough, you weren't reclined enough, you could also just tilt it back like this to give you more of a sleeping position. There you go. So you could do this, and now you're pretty much at a better sleeping position if you wanted to. So I'm going to bring the tilt back down, and I'm going to bring the legs back down also. I'm going to do two buttons at once, since I'm multi-talented. Now if you want to do two functions, you could also do it through the joystick with one button. You just set it up for two, and then both of them will come down at the same time. I'm going to bring the recline back up, and I'm going to leave the legs out about 30%. This is about 30% right there. So if you're going to go outside, don't keep your legs under your chair because you lose ground clearance and you might damage your legs, your actuator under your legs. So keep them out like this. This chair goes 5 miles an hour, so the top speed on this chair will be 5 miles an hour. Some go 6 miles, but this one is 5 miles an hour. So remember that when you purchase this chair. I'm going to bring the seat around. I'm going to bring the chair around right here. This is a Romo cushion. This is a $300 to $400 cushion right here. You can adjust. This is the most expensive cushion you can buy. You can adjust the pressure on the cushion with this valve right here. We have a little plastic pump that pumps air right into this valve right here. You just unscrew the valve, pump the air, and then screw it back up. You can adjust it. This is 17 inches wide by 19 inches deep. 17 wide by 19 deep. Now, if the seat is too small or too big, we can adjust these seats a little bit. We can adjust the width of the arms also. You have a safety belt. You have back here, you have an adjustable headrest. It's all adjustable with these adjustments here. You've got a little tool right here that's stuck in here that I always have a hard time pulling out. Here it is. You can use this tool to adjust your headrest and adjust any of the positioning on the arms. If you want to tilt the arms, you can turn this cylinder right here and hold it up a little bit to take the pressure, turn it, and you can tilt it up or down with this cylinder on both sides for each arm. You've got reflectors here. These are not lights. These are reflectors. This chair does not have the lighting package. You have right here a power button. When we ship these chairs, we turn the power off right here. So, matter of fact, I want to do it. The power is off on the chair. You saw the light go off on this little gizmo here. I'm going to turn the power back on. So when we ship the chair, when you get it, go here, turn the power back on. You have anchor points back in here for if you need to tie your chair to your lift. There's 2 here, and there's 2 in the front, so this is where you would tie your chair to your lift. I'm going to turn the power back on. So, I think we've covered just a lot of the stuff. Also right here, you've got a USB port right here. So if you need to plug in, you've got a USB port right under here. You can plug in your cell phone or whatever you need to do right there. When you charge this chair, take your Permobil charger, plug it right at the bottom of your joystick, and as soon as the light turns green or full, you're fully charged. These chargers these days will stop charging automatically when the battery's full, so you don't have to worry about unplugging your charger. I would not leave it plugged in for a month, but if you forget it overnight, no big deal. So that's your charger. There's 2 batteries in here. You're going to get about 13 to 14 miles on a battery charge. Again, that depends if you're going uphill, if you're in the grass, and the weight of the user affects the mileage and how fast you're going and all that kind of good stuff. So 2 batteries in here. They're usually group 34, 60 amp batteries. It always takes 2 batteries, and the batteries in this chair come out from the back. So if you go to the back of the chair, pull the back cover, 2 batteries will come out from the back. So to recap, this is a Permobil F3 power chair. Only has 11 miles, practically new, 12-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs, 18-inch gel pad, swing away joystick, elbow pads, USB port, Roho cushion of 17 by 19 deep that we can adjust the thing, adjustable headrests, and it has receivers here for lateral pads. If you need to have pads, there's also a receiver here. We can drop a pad in here if you need to, so you keep your knees together. So this chair is practically brand new and it's ready to go. The top speed on this one is 5 miles an hour. It's an F3, fully loaded, with a 12-inch seat lift. Everything else, tilt recline legs. Very nice power chair, nice Roho cushion, great suspension. Went through the grass with no problem. So this is another beauty, and it's ready to go. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marksmobility.com.